I did not expect to get hooked on this game. Picture Doom Eternal's speed, Slay the Spire's build variety, and Borderlands art style, all mashed into a chaotic little roguelite shooter. It's fast, satisfying, and somehow still perfect for part-time gamers like me who only get an hour or two to play at night. If this one flew under your radar, here's why it's worth checking out. You start each run at base camp by choosing your bot. More on those later. From there, you fight through waves of enemy bots and open doors to progress. You're never quite sure what's behind each one, but here's a quick breakdown. So there's regular paths with enemies and loot, and if you see this little railbot guy, kill it as fast as you can for a big XP drop and health orb drop, otherwise he's gone for good. Challenge rooms with a giant health bar that you have to reduce to 0 by killing every enemy in the room. There's gold doors for secrets and locked areas that may require a key from earlier in the level, and purple doors with puzzles that lead to corrupted chests. All of these paths eventually lead to the moon, the final objective. Along the way, you can collect crystals to make the final boss fight against Iris a bit easier, but that's the core gameplay loop. Build your loadout, make your choices, and fight your way to the moon. Now, let's talk about the gunplay, because it is buttery smooth. It's got that same speed and intensity as Doom, with tons of jumping, dashing, bonking, and weapon swapping. And every action feels punchy and satisfying. One of my favorite little touches? The comic book style sound effects that pop up while you're shooting. It adds a fun, over-the-top vibe without ever getting in the way. You also level up as you play, and each level gives you a perk. Some perks are shared across classes, but most enhance your current build, which makes every run feel different and rewarding. Visually, Roboquest absolutely nails its style. The cel-shaded look is clearly inspired by Borderlands, but it's a little bit cleaner, tighter, and easier on the eyes. Bright colors help enemies stand out, and that makes it easy to track targets in all this chaos. When enemies pop and loot explodes out, it's satisfying every single time. Most areas are brightly lit, but some are pitch black and force you to use a flashlight. That contrast actually works. It keeps things visually interesting and adds tension without being super frustrating. Alright, now for my favorite part, the classes and the builds. There are 7 classes in total. I've unlocked 6, and I'm keeping the 7th a secret. You'll have to uncover that one yourself. So here's a quick rundown. Guardian, a tanky bruiser with a bubble shield and a bonk attack. Commando, fires homing rockets and packs a shotgun wrist. Ranger, stealth, speed boosts, and a javelin that can do massive crits. Recon, my personal favorite. Blink dash that can damage enemies and build combos. The knife secondary hits hard when it's upgraded. The Engineer deploys flying drones for backup and blasts enemies with a laser blaster arm thing, I don't know. The Elementalist rotates between fire, ice, and lightning attacks depending on your mantra. Pure chaos in the best way. Each class can be built in wildly different ways thanks to this perk system. You can lean into elemental effects, crit bonuses, healing perks, AoE damage, and way more. And then there are the weapons. There are 83 weapon types divided into 5 categories. Notice I said weapon types, not 83 weapons. There are 17 assault weapons, 16 precision, 18 technology, 16 demolition, and 17 melee weapons. You're guaranteed to find a loadout that fits your playstyle, and every run becomes an experiment in what crazy combo you can create next. That's where the Borderlands comparison really earns its place. And I mean the first Borderlands. Now, let's run this through the part-time gamer lens. The save system. You can stop at any point between zones and resume exactly where you left off. 5 out of 5. Run length. A full run takes about 40 minutes if you're me, but if you're better, you can definitely do it faster. You're not committing your whole night just to make progress. 5 out of 5. The gameplay loop. It doesn't demand your time. It makes you want to come back. The secrets, the upgrades, the wild builds. It's all rewarding without feeling like a grind. And another bonus, there's 2-player co-op. But reviving your teammate costs half your health, so you gotta plan your hero moments carefully. 5 out of 5. Bottom line, if you like fast shooters with real build variety and smart design, Roboquest is worth your time. Roboquest might not be on everyone's radar, but it should be, especially if you're like me and want a game that respects your time and lets you blow up stuff in style. If you've played it, let me know your favorite class down in the comments. And if you're into games that actually fit a busy schedule, check out my playlist of part-time gamer reviews. I break down games the way we actually play them. Hit that sub button if you want more chill recommendations, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.